It is a shame I don't have back attack reforged stones. It's what I get for being cheap when they were like really viable. Well, it was, but they still aggro my unicorn. Or my unicorn, my Pegasus. Even though it's like level 84. See, he's going for my horse. What the fuck? Oh my god. Krogdullo Sanctuary it is. Stupid birds. Well, some mobs just always ignore level and aggro anyway. I know there's like some spiders in Serendia that must only be like level 30 at most. They go for everything. I mean, like, there's some... I don't know. I remember we were able to, like, test the exact level that, like, Kadri's stopped aggroing and stuff like that, but... it doesn't really work a lot of the time. Die, pig. Where's my Dawn earrings? But would you know what would be kind of interesting to try, actually? Abandoned Monastery. Like, solo. Just run through that shit, you know? I got my Adidas. Well, I was playing Succession. I'm playing Awakening. But if you had like 100% crit rate with Succession, with Reforged Stones and Giga damage, yeah. Nah, I have no idea, Varen. Snoofer claims it's 2 billion, but he does have a lot more gear than me, so he'll kill this Cyclops a lot faster, I suppose. When did they add the Cowboys? When they added Ulakita. I don't know when that was. A year and a half ago, maybe? Didn't know about those. Sometimes I'll tell people to go for Cowboys, so I'm surprised. It's really good value for money, for stats, for PvE at least. Yeah, they're insane for PvE, for sure. It lets you do things like Gyfin a lot earlier and other things you wouldn't normally be able to do before they were added. Oh yeah, I have to go do that for the Crons. Yeah. I haven't done it yet. I did the snowboarding quickly, but then I didn't actually do the event. We'll do it after we do this. I just want to check how much money this is first. Yeah, I'll need you guys' help to guide me to do it fastest to get their rewards, because I'm not gonna want to blunder around for too long. I actually like that area. Forgot it existed. Don't think I went there before. So one of the cooler areas of Mountain of the Sun of Winter. And the mountain is actually, that part of the mountain is so tall it actually like is worthy of the name Mount of Eternal Winter. Yeah. This is PA, man. Just be grateful we have what we have. Oops. Where's my donering at, homie? Why is that one so far away? Look how far away it is. What's going on? Bro is lost. We have to go kill him. Where are you going, dude? Possibly, but I don't know. I think there'll definitely be like grind spots that drop dawns outside of Black Shrine. Oops. The HP bars on these things are so bugged. Oops. Can I press buttons and look at cooldowns? No. What's up, Gabe? There'll be no AC. It's still the UK. But I have a portable AC unit. I'm not sure where the hell it would go in this room though. Because I have my desk here and my wife's desk is here. So, and then the window is like kind of blocked by the desks, which is where it would need the window. So it would be a bit like finicky, but yeah. But we have heat, obviously. It's just like these buildings aren't usually built with AC because it's rarely hot enough to like make that worth it. So they build them with heat, but yeah, we have radiators and things in every room, but which is not special. Air conditioning would be very special in a private building. It's really nice place to live though, where we are. Well, you know, with climate change, it's probably going to change, but summers are getting a lot hotter. Oh boy, we got some DP, guys. I still think they should go back and improve the rewards from Calamity 7 Black Shrines. No, the fail stacks didn't change. Just a pity amount to get Pen and Black Star changed. You're probably still clicking Pen Black Star on 200. And then Ted on like 120 to 180 or whatever. Even 180 might be too high. 160. Funny thing about like me being bullied about my gear recently, by the way, is like I was kind of hoping at least my sovereign weapon like kind of buy me some avoidance of that, you know. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to do that. People are like, "Wow, gear's dog." What's up, Stomp? Nose is really itchy. You dropped a Garmoth heart. Hey, nice. We love to hear it. You go, girlfriend. What do you do now? You want to put that on your awakening weapon? Do you have one on your awakening weapon? So if you don't already have that and it's your first ever drop, you want to turn it into an inverted Garmoth heart. There's a whole process around doing that. There's probably a guide on Garmoth.com. If I would be shocked if there wasn't, or even just Googling, you'll probably find a guide. But essentially, you turn that Garmoth heart into what's called an inverted Garmoth heart. That turns it into an effective reforged stone. And you can reforge your offhand, but you want to reforge your main weapon, your awakening weapon, excuse me, into a fiery version. No, it does not matter. You Sovereign, Black Star, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can always extract it, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I mean, if you already have a Sovereign weapon, that's even better, because I cannot see many, many, many years until we probably go past Sovereign. So, yeah. But you don't have Sovereign yet, so it's fine. I mean, what you have is probably Black Star, right? What Black Star do you have? Because you can just pull it out and put it in Sovereign later. Yeah, that's fine. So you're just going to turn it into an inverted Garmoth Heart. You're going to need these things called Hesed Crystals, which you can actually buy. And you don't even need that many. And they're not that expensive. You're going to need this item. And then you're going to need a Workshop and Duvenkroon to do it. Now, this is the last time I checked. It's entirely possible that process has been changed since I last did this a long time ago. Because they do smooth out a lot of stuff. But that might be one thing that they've not changed. So just check it with an online search. Just to make sure. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Congrats. I've never dropped a Garmoth Heart. I mean, I stopped doing a lot of Garmoth in the past year and a half. But I've never dropped a Garmoth Heart. So you got very, very lucky. And congrats, because that's very cool. One last thing you really have to worry about. I mean, eventually you're going to want to buy one far in the future for your offhand, but not for a very, very, very long time, especially for PvE. You will want one for PvE because kind of like min-maxing its still stats, but it's not nearly as important on the offhand in PvE as it is in PvP. But both PvE and PvP, it makes so much more sense to do your Awakening weapon first. So you need 2 Garmoths is what I'm saying, but the first one always use on their Awakening weapon. You've dropped 7 Garmoth Hearts? Get in the bin. I feel like... Oh wait, did you go to the card shop, Azu? I can't remember. Delayed busy IRL. Okay. Well, since you got 7 Garmoth Hearts, that's €5, please, for me to go buy Pokemon cards. Thank you. Sculpt all the cards. Yeah, you could get that. That's true, yeah. No worries, man. Where are my Dawn Earrings, man? I was promised Dawn Earrings. I actually always been unlucky here, to be fair, though. That's why I stopped grinding it. Oh, they changed it to be a... It's a quest now for the Garmoth Heart? Oh, for the first one. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's really easy for him then. When I made it, you had to make it through the workshop in Duvenkroon, but I did say that it's likely they've changed that. Come on, little dragon things, gargoyle things. I don't know why I said dragons. Guess that's cope that I want a dragon grind spot. Oops. Oh, my nose. Breathe. Bro is like sealed up. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yo, imagine if this was the entire grind and you could get Dawn Earrings this way. Dawn Earrings. Bro, give me an earring. It's actually toxic, I think. Ancient relic crystal shards, man. Even to this day, I still don't know how people like turn their brains off so hard that they could actually stomach ancient relic crystal shard parties. I remember being hyped about Valencia being released because Pila Phase Scrolls only had 2 bosses. Well, I'm not arguing that it was profitable. Lots of things are profitable that are boring, but that was the most boring thing. Like, the most boring thing. Right, it's true, because you're like... It's like a snooze fest, yeah. Nilo's in the chat. Nilo, can I just lurk in your guild for free Voltarian rewards? Oh, I got a taunt. One of the last bats delivered. Dude, an hour always feels so slow. Do some old school ranger PvP. You were 10 minutes in the first hour. What do you mean? 10 minutes? I feel like I've been here for 3 hours already. I wish I could kill Black Shrine bosses, like, repeatedly for money. Instead of relying on, like, weekly rewards. Where is bro going? Well, I don't just play BDO, so... But, I mean, yeah, I get bored of BDO, so I don't play 8 hours a day. Sometimes Beaver, like, grinding for me feels like that, yeah. I mean, I guess it's actually easier for me to grind off stream because I can just, like, put a show on and literally pay attention to the show. So maybe I get through it a little bit easier if I was doing that. But... What's up, Mendoza? I used to be, like, so hardcore. I could grind so hard. Just felt so valuable to do so, though. The power felt insane from progressing. Yeah. I only like with that. I only saw their content like really late too, like when 80s was a thing rather than like 70s and early 60s. And I don't know if you remember your first memory of playing, but mine was like being in like logged in. I was in Naruto and I saw Jesse. I think you played on Nereria, didn't you? But maybe you played on Hanan first. But like Jesse was the big highest level archer on the server, and he was stood in full G50 on the Naruto curved bridge, the one that like faces out to Temp Fort. I was like, oh my god. I was hooked. That moment I was hooked. That's why I think I'm such a supporter of MMOs giving really cool shit out that you can earn, that you can associate with people rather than... Because like BDO had that problem with like outfits was the only thing you could really look at. It's all like... You don't get the same feeling of seeing someone that has something cool and it's from like the Pro Store versus something's really cool that they've earned, you know? It's like, it's very different. Are you online slurping? Oh no. Well, that command is still going my gearing plan. Need to fix that. I also need to, I don't know. I think I will make a Ranger Awakening PV guy. It's been long enough now. Just finding the time. Well, I mean, there was never a cap, but I understand what you mean. You mean the soft cap. Yeah. $10 years ago. Not an NA and EU 10 years ago. $9 years ago. Oh my god, yeah, when the servers merged, it was just insane. That was peak BDO. That was peak BDO. Server merge was just... It was outrageous. Oops. It was insane. Man. It was insane. I mean, if PA ever winds down service, and you start seeing like people then shift finally to servers. That would be an era I'd like to revisit. Like Valencia current content. I don't... Addicted? Everyone ganged up on Sovereign. I remember that we were like discussing in the offices what siege to go for the first ever server merge. It was my fault. I said go Valencia. I didn't think it would be as busy. I thought Calphion and Calphion would be the busiest siege. And instead, no fight on Calphion. Basically, no real fight on Medaya, and everyone was on Valencia. I mean, it was like 20 some odd guilds. But yeah, I said, let's go Valencia. It might be quieter than Calphion. We wanted a fight, but not like a crazy thing. I said that's exactly what we got. I think Harmony took Calphion for free. Revolt took Medaya for free, basically. Sucks to have 320% drop rate and have one donor. I always seem to have the worst luck here, though. People are getting, oh yeah, I'm getting like 4 dons an hour. Well, I really miss that I used to have those screenshots, you know. I used to have all these screenshots of these old sieges, including that first ever EU MERS siege. It's just so sad that I don't have them anymore. I wish I had one of the old streams where I used to go through the old screenshots as well. I don't have those anymore because of the DMCA era of Twitch. Bro, can you stop sliding on the floor? I lost so much because I was so terrified of DMCAs. Yeah. I lost so much from that. But it was like such a rush and panic to get rid of like everything that could have music on it, you know? Sad. I also get sad that I don't have the VOD from the first 24-hour stream that I did when Classic WoW launched either, because that pisses me off. That was so epic too. Yeah, there's some good memories on BDO that I just don't have anymore because I lost all the screenshots. Yo, Austin, what's up, man? Would have been nice, but I mean, like that first siege, that first global merge siege of EU, insane. And I had like some 50-odd screenshots from that siege alone. Oh, thanks for watching on YouTube, man. Like recently, or you've been watching a while? Oh, okay. Just in general, or like more ranger oriented? Because I have so much ranger content on that YouTube channel. But sometimes, yeah, obviously I have other stuff too, but. Oh shit. Yeah, he hasn't given me a single Dawnering. He's a mean Cyclops. You're Berserker main. Okay, okay. Are you obviously you're new to my YouTube. Have you played BDO a long time or more recent to BDO? You missed the siege before the merge because you did not get a special region title. I have a video of that. I mean, we pussied out actually. We went to Balanos to get the title and took it from a guild called Janunga on Croxus, but it did guarantee at least we got the title. I still have it somewhere. What's it called? Oh, Balanos is mine. Yeah, I have that somewhere. GVG's on Akhman. Yeah, so I suppose when Akhman was good for a little while, that makes sense. So many guilds from like back in the day as well, like Addicted, Leviathan, Old School, Shadow Elite, Harmony, Short-Lived Ember. I think if Ember had survived, it would have been a really strong guild. Too many egos though. And then the God Guild of all of them, Enemy. Undisputed Kings. Sure, I need to make a video on my mansion again, man. So much has changed since the last one I made. Yeah, they were always kind of stingy on titles. That's for sure. Well, you're behind the wall when shooting. When Succession first released, you could use Descending Current from the second level of a siege fort wall. But otherwise, no, if it's a solid object, we can't shoot through it. In fact, Ranger is one of the few classes that still get messed up with height obstacles, with small barriers. There's a lot of classes that do damage through walls and stuff. These days, but Ranger still can't. But there was a while where she could use Ascending Current on the second level of a siege fort wall, but that's been fixed a long time. This one for sure has a Dawn Airing for me. It's got to. I lied. Damn it. I mean, yeah, if you get multiple Dawn Earrings, it's really good, but like... I mean, I suppose if you had Castle and Arsha, you get 400% drop rate. That would be good. Or even just maybe Arsha at 370 or Castle at 370. So just not sure that 320% is reliable enough. Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't help when I already have the maximum drop rate. It's already 320, so only Arsha or Castle can boost it. No, you still need Castle. The only way to get 400 is to have Castle and Arsha. Because only Arsha, Castle, and Sangoon can push your drop rate above the maximum levels. So usually you're capped at 300. Sangoon allows you to get to 320. And also, so that buff is 20%. And then both the Castle and Arsha have individual 50%. However, you can't push past 400%. It's not possible. So the maximum drop rate in the game is 400%. Which would mean you have Arsha, Castle, Sangoon, and all the rest of the bonusing drop rates. Yeah, I think they should raise the cap, to be honest with you, but just by a little bit, at least. It would make drop events more meaningful, I think, were they to do that. That being said, maybe they don't want to disadvantage newer people too much, because you know there's lots of sources drop rates that they just won't have access to. You know, because you won't have the ecology maxed out like I do. Then there's family fame. There's drop rates from a variety of different sources that a new player wouldn't have. So maybe that's what they're kind of working with. I mean, we came here instead of Ulakita and Darkseekers. And if I had gotten multiple Dawn Earrings, it would have been worth that. But unfortunately, with only one Dawn Earring, it's worse by quite a bit, I think. Well, we'll see. I'll put it in a Garmouth anyway. I mean, maybe we'll get a second Dawn Earring in the next 5 minutes. At least that'll, like, cover it a little bit. We have to do the event next as well. 500 crons. Good night, Austin. We have to see what the finances are saying, whether we get another click after I do the event, 500 crons. But maybe not, because I spent money on one Reforce Stone and... What was the other thing? Oh, some demi-human elixirs. If we are going to get another drop, this will be soon. Yeah. I mean, I literally have 0 cron, so we need almost 1,500, so... We have 500 from the event, which leaves 1,000 more to get, you know, so 3 billion. That was a long freeze. That was one thing I would probably do if I could, is upgrade my PC. It has been a long time. But probably more likely to buy the Switch 2 in a couple months. Well, a couple months. The reveal is in a couple months. I suppose like they might like hold it out until like the festive season to get the most out of it, but... I'm excited for Pokemon ZA. I'm going to play that, by the way, Pokemon Legends ZA on stream. You think it'll drop in June? Okay, fair enough. That's good, because that's when my birthday is in June. Be curious what it'd be like playing older games, Switch games on it too, Pokemon games. Pokemon Legends ZA. It's a new Legends game, like, you know, Legends Arceus. Oh, he went that way, my bad. Should have Megas, which is what I'm super hyped about. Yeah. Only one Donner-ing, I guess. Shit. Oh, bad luck. I do not know. I haven't really been paying attention to either PvE or PvP when it comes to how classes are doing against each other. Dude, they like actually cooked Darkseeker's Ember drop rates when they reworked it again. Do you see that I got another telescope? My ult has a telescope because I dropped a telescope instead of a flame. All that time I put into grinding at City of the Dead, and then I get it from Darkseekers after the rework. Still no flame though. It's actually so frustrating as well. I do love Calphion. It's like one of the coolest cities in an MMO, I think. just is so large and believable, and I think one of the best MMO cities ever designed, I think. All right. Well, I mean, in terms of like believability and things like that, I just think it could really exist. Like, it's large enough that it looks like it could be a city, rather than like most cities in MMOs look like the size of a town, but with grandiose looking buildings that would never really be there. Yeah, so I mean, like, this stuff's not going to be worth anything, is it? So yeah, 1.4. It's I got this 1 hour I recorded where I got 5, which is actually probably why I recorded it. But yeah, you can see the trash has gone up, even though that was like a really relaxed grind. Hey, can we change this? Oh, this is EU as well, anyway. Yeah, so EU is very similar in money, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly, Beaver. You get it exactly. It's weird.